Hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion Morning. Happy Friday, everybody. We got through the week. It's Friday. The weekend is almost here. Just make it through the day, and good things are ahead. Welcome to it. It is Friday, March 20th, 2026. I apologize for being a little bit late. I don't know what happens to my time in the morning. I'm sitting here, I'm writing down notes, I'm looking at the clock. Things look good. I write down another note. I look up, and it's already after 6:30. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, does that surprise you? Anyway, here we are. Welcome to Friday. Let's have some fun today. So what are we talking about on this Friday? Again, it is March 20th, 2026. Well, welcome to the first day of spring, everybody. It may not feel like spring where you are necessarily, but it is officially the vernal equinox. It is the first day of spring. So we are on the move towards the sunnier, the brighter, the more fun season. Absolutely. So welcome to it. Hopefully your winter was not too rough on you. Might have been. You never know. But good things are ahead. Good things are ahead. Even Olaf. You know Olaf. Well, he really loves summer, but you can't get to summer until you get to spring, right? So yeah, welcome to it. Boy, the Disney parks, great place to celebrate spring. Disneyland, absolutely beautiful in the spring. Walt Disney World, gorgeous. Of course, Flower and Garden Festival going on at Epcot, a great celebration of spring. Hopefully you get your chance to get out there and see it all, but even in your own neighborhood, doesn't matter. Enjoy spring. Enjoy spring. Maybe one thing you enjoy during spring is proposing to somebody. Well, I don't know if you enjoy that, but maybe that's in your plans. Well, today happens to be National Proposal Day. So if there is that certain special someone in your life that you were looking to kind of get together and have more of a big day coming up. Yesterday was Michelle and my anniversary, right? We proposed way earlier than this, but today officially is National Proposal Day. And I'll tell you one thing. I'm not going to say never, but it's rare that I go to Magic Kingdom or Disneyland and go to the castle and there is not a proposal going on in front of the castle, right? It is just kind of one of those things. It's a beautiful location to do it. And yeah, you always celebrate everybody when they propose and a special someone in their life says yes. So yeah, celebrate, propose today on this National Proposal Today. Hey, Laquan, good morning. Happy first day of spring to you. Oh, you're here on Facebook. Welcome to Facebook. Good to see you here on Facebook. Happy National First Day of Spring and Proposal Day. Another thing about spring happens to be the Cherry Blossom Festival. Yeah, today is officially kicks off the National Cherry Blossom Festival. That mostly takes place, of course, in Washington, D.C. That is where they have these gorgeous, beautiful cherry blossoms all around the water there. It's amazing. I've been blessed to have been out there one year when the Cherry Blossom Festival is going on and been able to walk around these gorgeous trees. It is absolutely stunning and phenomenal. Hopefully you'll get your chance in the future. It's running for about a couple of weeks out there. They try and plot it out to when they expect the peak of the blooms will be on those trees out in Washington, D.C. So that's why it's around this time period. If you don't know anything about the Cherry Blossom Festival, it is actually, these trees came as a gift from the mayor of Tokyo way back in 1912 is when this happened. And it officially became a holiday, national day in 1935. It was celebrated for the first time in 1934. But yeah, the mayor of Tokyo, Yukio Ozaki, is the one that gave us 3,000 of these trees. And now every year they bloom. And it's just, yeah, I hope you do get to make the chance to get out there at some day because it is absolutely wonderful to stroll around these beautiful, beautiful trees in Washington, D.C. at this time of year. So yeah, happy National Cherry Blossom Festival. Very spring thing, right? Very spring thing. Also, a very spring thing is some of our little friends. It is the World Day of Frogs and the World Day of Sparrows. We love our little frogs, our little sparrows. They shout spring as well when we get to see them either hopping around or flitting about. love them. I've mentioned before on the show how much I've fallen in love with birds since moving to Florida. Like there's a bird around, I'm checking it out. I'm finding new things about them. Sparrows are one of those things. And we have a lot of wonderful, cute little frogs that hop around here. I see them all the time, regularly out near our house. So yeah, if you love a frog or you love sparrows, today's your day to celebrate them. How about this? Maybe those make you happy? Well, great, because today is International Day of Happiness. And yeah, I love that. It's a Friday. We should be happy, right? International Day of Happiness. Celebrate what makes you happy. Is any of those things I've already mentioned? Spring, proposals, sparrows, frogs, any of those things. Whatever makes you happy, celebrate on this International Day of Happiness. Find ways to make yourself happy and to make somebody else happy as well. Oh, maybe this makes you happy. It is Hufflepuff Pride Day. Yeah, for those of you who love Harry Potter, of course, Hufflepuff, one of the houses of Hogwarts. Hufflepuff, known best for their students, their members of their household are known for their kindness. They're known for their hard work, and they're known for their loyalty, especially. So yeah, some of the most famous Hufflepuffs are Cedric Diggory, Newt Scamander, Nymphadora Tonks, all members of Hufflepuff. Yeah, amazing. I've gone on the website and tried to figure out what house was mine, and I'm a Ravenclaw, actually, not a Hufflepuff, but I appreciate Hufflepuffs, all of them so much. So yeah, if you associate yourself with the Hufflepuffs, happy Hufflepuff Day, everybody. Hufflepuff Pride Day for sure. This is something I have a lot of pride in. Today happens to be I believe it's actually International Flower Day. Flour is so important, of course, to this world. So many cultures use flour in some way, shape, or form to create dishes that sustain them so much. And so the reason why today is International Flower Day is because it kind of glows globally as a day that's important to flour. Today is a day in the northern hemisphere of this world to be planting seeds to eventually grow the wheat that gets you flour. And if you're in the southern hemisphere, it's the fall in the southern hemisphere, it's the day to be harvesting that wheat or begin harvesting that wheat and making flour. So yeah, celebrate on this International Flower Day. Not flour, Flower, flower, Four. But I guess on spring, it makes sense either way. I think Michelle is going to be celebrating today. I know she's been talking about how she's going to be baking a loaf of bread today. She has, of course, that sourdough starter that she's been creating some amazing dishes, not just sourdough bread, but some other things as well. She made some wonderful blueberry muffins the other day with it. Today, I think she's going to be making a loaf of bread, and I couldn't be more excited about that because she makes some wonderful bread. Maybe I can get her to post some pictures on it for International Flower Day. Well, today we'll see. But yeah, celebrate with some flour. This is something that uses very little flour, but it does use a little bit of almond flour. It's mostly egg whites, but today is National Macaron Day. You like macarons? Of course, a very French style cookie, very crisp on the outside, very chewy and light on the inside. Beautiful, delicate little cookies, especially associated with French. They're of course made elsewhere, but especially associated with France. Do love a good macaron for sure. Delicious. You can make them all sorts of different flavors. Love getting a variety pack. We've picked up some of the best macarons in the world in our trips to Paris. Love them. If you love your macarons, you can pick some up at Disney, including the France Pavilion, but you can pick them up elsewhere as well. And of course, there are lots of great recipes online if you want to take your hand at it. It's very delicate, not an easy thing to accomplish, but man, are they good when you make some good macarons. Celebrate on this National Macaron Day. Also today happens to be Won't You Be My Neighbor Day, which is good. Won't you be my neighbor? I hope you're my neighbor. I love my neighbors. Love thy neighbor. Absolutely. Today is Won't You Be My Neighbor Day because today also happens to be the celebration of the birthday for Fred Rogers. Yes, Mr. Rogers Neighborhood. That's why it's Won't You Be My Neighbor Day. Of course, the great, great host, creator of Mr. Rogers Neighborhood, a show that ran from 1968 all the way to 2001. He had an incredible career. It is the gold standard of young children's television shows. I mean, I knew when I was growing up, man, it was the thing that I watched that so many kids watched. And obviously the 70s, 80s, even into the 90s, all the way to 2001. Just the amazing, amazing show. And it was created by this phenomenal man who, again, celebrated kindness, celebrated, smile, celebrated learning. It's an amazing, amazing. He was an amazing, amazing human being who created a phenomenal show to help kids learn about life and to be better people. So thank you, Fred Rogers. He would have been, I got to look at my notes here. Where is he? Would have been 98 today, born on this day in 1928. He is in the Television Hall of Fame and well deserved. He passed away in 2003, but man, his impact on us as a culture lives on to this day. Happy birthday to Fred Rogers. Happy Won't You Be My Neighbor Day. Also celebrating birthdays today, these great people. If it is your birthday today, a very happy birthday to you on this March 20th. Some of the amazing people you celebrate your birthday with, a couple no longer with us, but their careers were phenomenal. Carl Reiner would have been 104 today, born in this day in 1972. Passed away just a few years back in 2020, but during his career, he earned 12 Emmy Awards. He earned a Grammy, a Mark Twain prize for humor. He's in Television Hall of Fame, of course, famous for creating the Dick Van Dyke Show, many, many other television shows and movies. He worked closely with Mel Brooks on a lot of things. He worked closely with Steve Martin on many of his movies, especially in the 80s, like The Jerk. Just incredible career. And he was an actor as well, including starring in the Oceans movies, Oceans 11, 12, 13. Amazing. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to another great actor, William Hurt. Would have been 76 today, born this day in 1950. We lost him just a few years ago in 2022. He's won an Academy Award. He's been Golden Globe nominated 5 times, Emmy nominated twice, Tony Award nominated, so star of stage and screen. So many great films for him, including Children of a Lesser God, Broadcast News, a spectacular film, The Big Chill. And for you Marvel fans, yes, he played Thaddeus Ross for many, many years up until his passing just in 2022. Amazing. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to the great filmmaker, director, screenwriter, Spike Lee. He turned 69 today, born this day in 1957. He's won an Academy Award. He's won a couple of Emmy Awards. He's been Golden Globe and Grammy nominated as well. Just go down the list of his great films. Do the Right Thing, Malcolm X. He won the Academy Award for adapted screenplay for BlacKkKlansman. So many other phenomenal films. Just a great filmmaker and just a huge activist and just a great personality. Happy birthday to Spike Lee. Finally, last but definitely not least, happy birthday to another Academy Award winner, Holly Hunter. She turned 68 today, born on this day in 1958. She won her Academy Award for her role in The Piano. She's also been nominated for Academy Award several times for The Firm. Also was in Broadcast News with William Hurt. And for 13, loved her in Raising Arizona, one of my favorite films. She was just a quirky, interesting film. She was phenomenal in that. And yes, Disney fans, Incredibles fans, she is the voice of Helen Parr, aka Elastigirl, aka Mrs. Incredible. Yes, in Incredibles 2, and in 2028, Incredibles 3. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you. Shameless self-promotion time before we get out of here. We will have a new episode coming for you this weekend on Sunday. We're going to be talking about why. Michelle's going to break this down for you. If you stay regularly at Disney resorts and you go for the value resort, or even more so if you go for the moderate resorts, why maybe in your future going for a Disney deluxe villa might work for you. Michelle's going to break it down. She does a great job of going through the numbers, explaining the perks and the reasons why. Maybe if it's just a special occasion, maybe it's just a singular trip or even a singular portion of a trip, or maybe it's something you decide to do more regularly. why it might work for you, why it might be a good idea for you to, instead of picking that moderate, maybe just spending a slight bit more and sometimes a slight bit less and going ahead and going with a Disney deluxe villa. She'll talk about it, give you pros, give you cons, give you reasons why it might work for you. So yeah, that's coming out this Sunday. Hope you will check that out as well. And it will be a video version as well in case you want to see some of the numbers Michelle discusses, break it down. She'll explain to you a lot of that. So yeah, that is coming this weekend. All right, gonna get out of here. Gonna get my Friday started. Onward to the weekend. Everybody have an amazing day today. Friday, weekend, no matter what's going on. Hopefully it's great for you. And as always, no shows on the weekend. We'll be taking that off. I'll be back with you on Monday. But as I like to say every single day, please, please, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I will be back with you Monday morning, 6:30 a.m.-ish. Today was very ish to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody have a magical day. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.